Hey everybody, welcome back to Tailwater Outfitters and another one of our boring videos. Listen, the question today is, why should you fish a Spooltek? And the answer is because I said so. Thanks for stopping by. Please subscribe to our channel and make sure you turn on notifications. No, actually, why should you fish a Spooltek? Now, we're very familiar with them here at the shop, a lot of people in the area, but I get a lot of people that come in that have never fished or even heard of a Spooltek before. And it's some interesting technology that came about probably, as far as I know, I'm going to say 5-6 years ago. First place I saw them was at a bass tournament. They make them in these 3 different sizes, and Patrick Sabile just bought them, and they make them in a few different things. Now they got one with a curly tail. We don't have any of those yet. They got another one with like a nubby tail, and but these are this is a 4-inch. I picked them all in the same colors. A 4-inch. This is a Pro Series 6-inch, and the Pro Series 9-inch, and these are good for everything from bass to tarpon. To grouper even. I mean, they're a big bait. Even the 4-inch is kind of a big profile. And what's cool about them is inside this head, which is a solid head, is this cool little piece of technology where when you set the hook, this happens. That's wire leader. So no matter what you're fishing for, tarpon, snook, whatever, they're not going to be able to chafe that off because of it being a wire leader. You got a really strong hook back here. This is probably looks like it's about a 4X hook. And the other thing that does is that takes the weight of the bait off the lip of the fish that you're fighting, so they don't have any leverage in order to help them pull the hook free. So there's a couple of cool things in there. Then inside the head right here, there's a little dial, and after you catch a big old giant fish, you turn the dial so that this thing comes up. On the 9-inchers, it takes a little while, but there's about a foot of wire in there. And now the first time you use these, it's a little bit, I don't want to say tricky, but it's a little tight to get that hook back in. But once you use it a couple of times, there it pops right back in, tighten her down, and you're good to go. And it's just like a big paddle tail. I had a chance to fish with the Mad Snooker, Dave Pomerleau, years ago, and he was throwing these things, and we would go to underneath a bridge, throw it out about as far as you could, let it sink all the way to the bottom, and then just kind of slow roll it. And you'll feel it bouncing off those rocks, and then all of a sudden, boom. The key is, and I learned this the hard way, when they hit this thing, you got to lay the wood to them. I mean, you got to go boom and set the hook, because, again, you're getting a foot of leader coming out of that bait, just like this, right? You set the hook, and boom, there's your foot of leader. Comes right out. So you gotta warrant for that you've got a foot that you're gonna give up when you set that hook. When I fished with Dave, first one to hit this thing, I gave it the old bass fishing set up, hook set, and he's like, nope. And sure enough, I missed a monster. Big snook. You can tell by the hit, it just got absolutely pounded. But Spoolteks, like I say, are good for bass. Branson here at the shop fishing for bass in just local ponds with the 4-inch. I bet you if you find a big enough bass, you can get them to hit that thing right there. That just looks like a giant shiner. The 6-inch would work well too. But this is the reason you should fish a Spooltek. They flat out catch fish. They're an awesome bait. Patrick Sabile, who's a world famous lure designer and world record holder, just bought the company. I think they're a great thing to get out and really going to help you to kind of improve your hookup ratios. All sizes, 4, 6, and 9, and they make the 6, I think it is in an extra heavy, so it's even deeper so you're fishing those deep channels. But give them a try. Spooltek lures, we got them right here at the shop. You can get them from our website as well. They're a fantastic bait. Great thing to have in your arsenal. So come by and get some. We'll get you set up, and you can go out and catch gigantic fish or gigantic fishes. Whichever you'd like to do. Feel free. It's up to you.